Hello and welcome to Pocket Ants. This is SimAnt 2020. And the clans have been a lot of fun, so we've been focusing on that. But finally, for the first time ever, and I don't think anyone else has actually done this yet, have succeeded in doing what I call a triple double. This video is going to be 3 beehive runs that end up getting a double reward on each run. So it's going to be 6 rewards from 3 beehive runs. I meant to stream this and I messed that up because I forgot to click the stream button, but I was talking and people were responding to me as if they were watching, so I assumed everything was going fine, but apparently not. And it was funny because the conversation actually lined up perfectly with the runs. I deleted the conversation because it was loud, and yeah, maybe I'll actually put it in there, except a bit lower. And you know, we're talking about random things as well, so actually I probably will put that in there. And there'll be music as well, so it might be hard to hear, but I guess I'll put it back in there so you can understand why I thought I was streaming, though I wasn't. And I had some frustrations, of course, during this because, you know, I've never done it before, and I've, you know, had the same kind of failures. But the really ironic thing, and this was not planned at all, is on the final run, at the very end, there is a video that you guys probably know of, my rock video, showing how you can use the rock in the beehive. If I ended up using the rock in the beehive before I did these runs, I would have been fine. But because I didn't use the rock, and in the attempt number 3, the second reward at the very end, I ended up getting hit by that stupid boulder, and it almost made it so I didn't make it out. I barely made it out with like under 10 seconds left. So if I didn't get hit by it, I would have, been much less stressed in the final few seconds of my run. But I just find that funny and ironic. But anyway, so here's the video. It's what is it? About a half hour, a little over a half hour originally. I'm gonna shorten it down a bit because I like my videos being shorter. But so it took me like 32 minutes or so to complete the full amount of runs plus one, I guess you can call it. So but getting 6 rewards back to back to back in one long session of just trying. And yes, I'll put the little Discord conversation on there, but it'll be quiet. So nonetheless, it ended up finally working out. So the triple double has been completed. So everything that I wanted to accomplish in the game before clans has been done. Right now, the clan that I'm in is doing very well. We have a very long waiting list. I think there's over 20 people now on it. And we're going to hopefully hit the clan level either today or tomorrow, and then we'll be getting in 2 new people. Funny story, one of them was, the original members was my wife, and then we wanted to get somebody really good in, and she wasn't playing too much, so I'm like, hey, do you mind stepping out? And she's like, sure, I'll step out. So I actually ended up removing my wife from the clan, and then when we're opening the spots, I was discussing with her, are you ready to come back in? And she's like, yeah, I'm not really that active. But then the associate leader, I guess, or the clan leader, Tavio, said that we should get her back in because, she was like number 3 on the list. It was Tavio and me, and then her. And then we had the other people that we ended up opening with the original 9. And he's like, dude, she was on the list right after us. Let's get her back in there. So that hasn't actually been completely decided yet. So we'll see what happens there. But my understanding, and I think multiple people have agreed on this, unless it's been changed, that the first level up you only get 2 more members. So it's going to be we're going to ask somebody we want to ask before who's made a clan and see if he'll join. We actually did that for our 10th member, Agony Ant, and we appreciate the fact that he abandoned his guild and he was working on a server and all this wonderful stuff, and he ended up joining us, and we couldn't be happier to have him in there. And then we're going to end up asking another person that already has done their own thing and see if he'll end up joining. The other thing that's been really exciting about the clans is it hasn't been perfect, and there's been a serious bug, and I'm very proud to admit that the Rock is a Lie has been spending a significantly long amount of time testing. So I think we did, yesterday was like 4 hours, the day before we did 2 or 3 hours, and there's been a lot of discussion during the testing on what the hell's going on. So we've been doing a lot of testing, trying to figure out and get some of these bugs resolved so that the clans are better for everybody. Somebody else reported the bug. It was a Spanish guild. I can't say his name, but it was like an LPA, I believe. He's a YouTuber. He does great stuff, and he has a guild with like Lord Infront, the awesome and famous Lord Infront, some other Spanish players, and they reported that something wasn't working correctly, and AG needs to have many people from the same guild getting on. So I pinged my guys, and we were able to get like 4 or 5 guys for almost every test. So we've been able to do some good testing, and I think AG's got it fixed. So hopefully we'll be seeing the release on that in the next day or two. But nonetheless, so you can see this was not flawless by any means. I did make a lot of mistakes, but it was a fun run. It was a good run, and it worked out well. So enjoy it, and thank you again for my supporters. Thank you everybody for who's asked for invites to the guild, invited me to their guild and stuff. It's been really nice from the community that we've seen. And then of course on the Discord server, the clan recruitment channel has been really helpful in helping people find the guild and such. Finding guilds and joining guilds, so that's been cool. And then recently I got promoted on Discord as well, so I'm pretty excited about that, and Danny and I are going to be doing some work on Discord to try to make it even better and more features for you guys. So it's exciting times in this game, and things should keep getting better in the game and in Discord. So if you were just getting into the game, your timing is great. If you're like me and have been playing this game for a long time, we've been doing a lot of AG's been doing a lot of great things in the game. It's been a lot of fun, and this is just phenomenal. So I'm excited to see what's going to happen with this. My end of the year video, when I was talking about 2020 and how all the things were going, and I was excited for 2021. Me and 1 or 2 other people were already testing the guild, so we kind of knew that was coming, but we didn't know when it was coming. So it was easy to be excited when you knew all this great stuff was coming. Just the dates wasn't too sure, and of course I couldn't say anything back then. But nonetheless, it's been released. This is just the first installment, so it's not a complete system by any means. There's a lot of work to do on it. It's not perfect, so things have to be fixed, and AG as usual has been working around the clock to make this game as good as possible. So this video probably will be over by the time I edit it and make it quicker, and I don't think actually I wasted any time talking in this, like stopping during this. I just want to do it as quickly as possible, so I think I'll just be doing a speed up. But nonetheless, I hope you enjoy it. Thank you again very much for subscribing, liking, and commenting. I really enjoy talking to you guys in Discord, on YouTube and stuff. So thank you so much. And until next time, see ya. Thanks again for watching. Bonus, right? But yeah, unfortunately, the Discord server also had music playing, and when I've added conversation from the Discord with music playing, I've gotten copyright issues. So I will put that on a separate video that will be unlisted, and I don't care about the copyright claims. So if you want to hear the conversation, it'll be the full runs at normal speed. You can check that out. It'll be in the comments below, the link to that video.